Welcome and greetings to all the new seeds, superstar seeds with superhuman abilities, visiting Terrelltown University. It's your favorite hood prophet, Lulu. Ooh, y'all. Ancient travelers. Confirmation. This message is for an ancient traveler, astral traveler. The sun by night and the sun by day. I mean, this is water and fire, water and the stars, earth and the sky. You embody all the elements. The Dogon tribe could be significant as well. A lot of us are going through activations. Some of us are going through activations that we are not aware of. Confirmation. Under the sea. Siren energy. I was activated to Lemurian Ancient Royal Bloodlines. For those who are called to this message, whatever temporary situation you could be experiencing right now, understand that it is exactly that, temporary. Enjoying your own energy. This message is for specific individuals that know or are finding out that you do have a divine counterpart, a sacred connection between you and the one that God created for you. That's a confirmation. Look, it's the number 2 just popped up on my phone. You and this person share a sacred connection. Okay? The sun, Ra, and the moon, Isis and Osiris. Okay? I know these are Greek names, but the energy is of Isis and Osiris. That's what the energy is giving. Allow your passions to lead you to what you're meant to do. And trust in your abilities. A lot of this message is revolving around trust. The world is going through a sacred severance. All around the world. Something about a treaty, galactical treaty, intergalactical. Anything that's going on online that, like, being aware of what you're watching and what you're taking in is very important. Cutting the cord, like, I feel like as you're going through this ascension and activations, certain things that you used to indulge in, like watching a lot of drama on TV or online, you're cutting the cords with that. Anything that's making you paranoid or fearful of your abilities to see, to connect. Like, don't fear your ability to your ancient, to your ancient ancestors, your ancient bloodline. Don't limit yourself. People telling you what you can and can't do. You know what you can and can't do. There's nothing that you can't do. And a lot of you have these gifts where people could see that within you. It's like there's nothing that this person can't do. Y'all like my nails? I did them myself, y'all. Look. Ain't it cute? I did them all by myself. Okay? Some of you, I'm hearing my ears is ringing. What change? What's the necessary change that needs to be made? This could be hidden subconsciously. Maybe you're still looking for that answer. Pray. That's what God is asking us to do, is to pray. Don't stop until you receive what you need to know. Some of you could be feeling some type of depressive energy that needs to be transmuted. Hidden emotions is blocking your actions. As you're going through these activations. I told you, look, it has something to do with water and you connecting to water. Drinking more water. Even if you don't like to, you need to. Pray more. Give more. See, look, there goes the stress. That's what's blocking you. You stressed out about what? Being single? Feeling alone? The moon. You don't want nobody to know that you stressed out. You don't really like to show people that, you don't want people to know that you stressed or you depressed. Because how people see you is like, possibly you know it all, you're very smart, like you have it all together. You really don't go through these emotions or feelings or whatever the case may be because of how people are viewing you or what type of lifestyle you're displaying. It looks like you don't ever have any sad days or bad days, but you do. Earth angel, Gemini energy. Somebody is praying for you subconsciously as well. Make the necessary change. We got the Hierophant coming out. There's some type of destruction. Like your civilization was destroyed, is what I'm tapping into with the Tower. Y'all, God just put me on this message. I've been going back to the bloodlines, the ancient bloodlines. It's 3 a.m. Sunday, June 7th. And I didn't get a notification that I was live like I usually do. This is why I ask about emotions. It plays a role in the actions we take. Well, that was your answer. I just joined the live, Empress. There goes the tower that I was talking about. Like you were the Empress. You were a leader or a commander, a chief, a queen, a king. A mother. Something about you learning something, activating. See, there goes the tower. Like they destroyed your civilization, Earth Angel. It's almost like there's energies or entities that are mad because their civilization is being destroyed. It's backfiring. It's like they're mad because you're balanced. Maybe this is you balancing out your anger because of what happened to your ancient civilization. Okay? You're supposed to be like scribing or writing or automatic writing. Hold on, guys. Eastern Standard Time could be significant. Sweet potatoes could also be significant. Sweet potato pie. Somebody's name could be Linda. $33 could be significant. We all have to go through it. It's part of the earthly experience. Okay? Be open. God is trying to open you up. I gotta take these off. Lord Jesus. I've been really trying to wear them, so I gotta keep putting them on, but my eye be like, hell no. Yeah, something about left eye. Some of y'all could experience a lot in life. Like I'm hearing Horus, but I'm hearing whore. And I'm hearing Papa was a Rolling Stone as well. That's what I'm hearing. You could have grew up like in this energy. It's almost like something has to be returned to you. A lot of money is coming in. A door, a portal, a huge portal of abundance. But not before something is destroyed. or changed. Something has to be destroyed, but it will be rebuilt. I feel like we're the ones to rebuild it. There are certain people, beings, superhuman beings of royal bloodlines who your bloodline has called to bring balance to certain areas in this world. I could have sworn there's another lash right here. Is my real lash right here? Am I tripping? Let me see real quick. Hold on, you guys. I guess. No, not true. Yeah, I knew it was one more. Like, I know I'm not tripping. It's a little thick right there. I'm gonna have to start taking these off. I'm not trying to keep them in for like a day or so because my eye be like, hell no, it's a foreign object. You were speaking about Keys and Dora yesterday. 33, yes. Yes, sadly rebuild after rebuild. Make a wish. I was just wishing before I got on this live. I can feel that with this huge portal being open. And you and this person share a telepathic connection as well. Give me something on this sacred connection, please. It's like, yes. I feel like you and this person, wow, look, telepathic connection. It's a lot of passion. You went through a lot of spiritual attacks. Yeah, look at this is a lot of communication. If you look, it's kind of like left eye, look. I'm trying to tell you, this is like, wow. It's like y'all share the same mission as well. You and this person. It's like one is dark and one is light. Yeah, so it's like y'all could come from different races. So this is like combining, like in royal bloodlines it's like you're gonna, oh, that's where the treaty is coming from. You and this person's union will bring peace to energies that are battling. There's some type of ancient royal war, and I've been picking this up. There's some type of war that's going on, and when you and this person come together, you and this person's union is going to bring peace between two communities. Whoa. Like two ancient bloodlines. Definitely it's like one is darker than the other. Two different eye colors, two different... It doesn't really have to be like that, but for some of you it is. Some of you is two different hair colors. It's like y'all are two totally different beings. Like I said, one is dark and one is light. But y'all look good together. My hands is itching too. Give me something on this paradigm shift. Wow. I don't know if somebody could be coming towards you, or you're coming out of poverty, Virgo. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting hidden in plain sight too. The Hermit is John. You could be at a distance. Somebody might have to fly to you, or somebody's going to be sending you an immediate message. That's what I'm channeling. That's what I'm saying. Like with this investigation, make the necessary change with the moon. It's like you're going within about what necessary changes you need to make to grow. So you could be praying on this, seeking answers, guidance. You're going through a lot of activations at night. You're traveling a lot at night. It's like you're doing a lot of work in your dreams or when you're asleep. Ooh. Professor 420, why are you saying wow? Like, that's so funny. Your emojis look like, hey, your emojis look like Mickey Mouse. Okay, 2012 could be significant. Justice. My aunt. Oh my gosh. This message is freaking me out right now, y'all. Sonny, turn off that big light. Why are you up? Sonny. Stay in that bed. Wow. Wow. Okay, cats. Okay, cats. Game over, I'm dead is accurate. Lulu the guru, you feel me? Let your passions lead you. So, I'm definitely getting, Egyptian, African bloodlines. My eye is definitely significant. Your intentions have been weighed and they're seen as pure, and that's why they're telling you to trust in your abilities to lead. If this message has found you, it's like you're a spiritual judge. You're the mother. You're a leader. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be a boss, an entrepreneur. You're meant to tell motherfuckers what to do. Because you have ancient knowledge and wisdom. And that's the gifts that God has instilled in you. Just point blank, period. So God is telling you to stand in your power, no matter how many times you have to start over. No matter how many times you get your heart broken or people hurt you. Ooh, confirmation. That was my cup of ice just fell. Something about ice is melting. So something about global warming. Hot and cold, mixed signals. It's like whatever was hidden is now being revealed. Wow. I feel like y'all gonna find each other or something like that, or you already have. At first you didn't know, but now you do. This is a confirmation for some of you. Yeah, my night owl message. He said, I just put my owl ring on. Forget it was off. I took it off right before finding this reading saying, just let me be today, universe. Look, and they ain't gonna never just let you be. You feel me? What's that song? Let me be, let me be. When you put that thing on me. Let me be, let me be. Don't stop. Okay? Don't stop. That's what they're telling you. Let me be, let me be. Don't stop. It's like people try to manipulate where you're going. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to block your manifestations. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to follow. It's like you're trying to leave a toxic situation, sever ties, but it's like they're standing in front of the car. See, now you're rebuilding. You're like, how am I going to do this? It's like I can demolish it, but how can I rebuild it? Like, you know what I'm saying? God said, look, there go the money. Look, because you feel like you don't have no money, but there goes the money right here. You actually really do. You actually really do. God is going to activate you. Okay, something about the passion, the fire to learn. Teaching you. God said, I will teach you. I'll give you the power. God has given you the power. You just have to learn how to use it. Train yourself to work your magic. Well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, look. Wow, look at the 4 of Wands. This is the initiation, an invitation. Some of you don't see this yet, but it's coming. They didn't want to give it to you. Something that belongs to you. They want to keep it for themselves. But they have to. They have no choice. Yeah, you've experienced a lot of false flames, a lot of false soulmates. It's almost like you're welcome, but I'm not going to give you anything. It's like they come in, but they're greedy. It's like whoever these energies or entities is, it's like they just they come in. It's like you're welcome, even if you don't have much. Okay, like a dual message. It's almost like somebody could be a hoarder. hoarding information, gatekeeping. It's almost giving me don't ask, don't tell. Turn the page up before the read. Double tap the screen, like the live. Subscribe if you're new. In the past, they betrayed you. You could have started off very religious. You could have come from a religious background and you made the necessary change by seeking what was hidden. And you found out that you are a spiritual leader. When you went seeking, you found your true self. After some type of tower moment, you went through some type of initiation through this betrayal. It initiated you. Like I said, these false flames. When you receive these false flames, when these false flames come into your life, they're meant to trigger you, to activate you. I know that we see trauma as being bad, but sometimes trauma is good. Betrayal is good because it activates you. It strengthens you. It almost brought you closer to yourself, your higher self. It almost put you in a position where I have no choice. You chose solitude. Like this hermit mode. It puts you in a position to learn who you are. Like what you want and what you don't want. What you're willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. Yeah, all you got to do is look. If you're just now tapping into class, just sit down, take notes. Welcome to Tarottown University, Superhuman Beings. Professor Lulu presiding. You're welcome. Look at there goes the love. Do what you love. You are love and you are loved. Trust in your ability to love. To nurture. Your inner child, your children. If you have children. I mean, these could be the people that you service in life. People could see you as a mother figure or as a father figure or as a leader. They trust your guidance because you guide through love and light. You living in your purpose is activating the people around you, whether they know it or not. Some people are unaware and some people are aware. You are an awakener. That is your spiritual gift or ability. You're here to awaken, to activate the subconscious mind. I'm hearing like you're here to release the veil. I'm hearing that song. Was blind, but now I see. Just like in the scripture. Just like Jesus, just like Christ. Healing the blind. You're here to heal the blind. You're here to heal the blind minds. Okay, there's an activation in this message. You're receiving activations at this time. Thank you, Sun Scorpio. Look. This is why I love you. Because so much love in this connection. And this is all you wish for, just one person that will unconditionally love you. And I feel like this is coming in faster than you think. When it does come in, it's going to happen fast. This is looking like somebody threw a quarter in a wishing well. This is someone's wish is being granted. This is love and happiness. Something that'll make you do wrong, make you do right. Somebody is a musician for sure. Or like, in some, maybe they love music or something like that. They like to take horseback riding. They could be country, or they could be in a different country. Or this is you. Love, dun 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 dun. That's what I'm here. Dun dun. Love and happiness. She can make it right. Yeah. It's almost like your soul yearns for this person. You can always be seeing like love messages, hearts, 143, I love you. Somebody's constantly sending you this message subconsciously. And this is how you know. You come from the sea. Scorpio energy. Pisces energy. Okay? It's like your ancestors like, don't apologize for being psychic. Don't apologize for being who you are. Okay? Or you're unapologetically you. Be unapologetically you. You can start music. Double tap the screen. Like the live if you haven't liked it. Okay, family. So that's what I'm saying, like you betrayed, even like maybe these were not, you didn't feel like these people were your family, but you still, like I said, you grew up and they didn't make you feel welcome. So you start you like, you just got betrayed by lovers, family. Maybe you always felt like you didn't fit in. Everybody around you in these relationships and you're just like, I'm not settling. I know what I want. Cause you knew your soul person. It's like, that's why it's like you might have experienced some like heartache or heartbreak, but you never really were truly too down when it comes to certain relationships in your life because you already knew. God has communicated something to you. You're like, oh, it's okay. Like, you might have believed a lot of these false flames could have been your person at some point in time, but then when you figured out they weren't, you know, that's why I say it could have been like a lot of confusion, illusions, and all that type of stuff. But I feel like as time progressed through these activations, like that's why you have to be some of y'all are a little bit eager to just befriend people, you know, just to have, you know, because you didn't want to really. Some of y'all is different. Some of y'all don't have a problem with being in hermit mode, being alone, being by yourself. But it's a hidden emotion here. This is what you put out there, but you can't lie to the divine. You know what I'm saying? This is what you portray out to the world, but inside, inwardly, subconsciously, that would get you into these false flame connections, and you be thinking, oh, this the one, this my friend, and they're not really your friend. It's not really the one. But then when your ancestors, your higher self reminds you that you were settling at some point, you're like, oh yeah, you got back on track, you got back into alignment. Because sometimes, we get out of alignment, because we get, peer pressured, or, we're experiencing a human experience, even though we're superhuman beings, right? But you already knew that there was somebody that was promised that God made for you. And y'all share a sacred connection. So, if people are getting triggered, or you feel like there's energies of like all of a sudden people trying to come into your energy, talk to you, or whatever, it's only to distract you. Hold it down. POP, hold it down for this sacred connection. Just wait. You're probably at the guitar? That's cool. It's a spiritual gift. Look, see? This person is like not from your past. This is a new beginning. And you've been missing this person, and this person has been missing you. Or like you didn't grow up with this person, with the Six of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you don't have children with this person. Okay? But you would like to. They would like to. Maybe one day. They like you. Is this somebody that will introduce you to their family or welcome you to their family? Or vice versa. Okay? Somebody might also have a small child here with the Page of Pentacles, or you do. A small donation of love, it's like somebody's showing you like a small gesture of their love. Somebody also they like to like do small things for you to show you that they love them, that they love you, or this is you. Yeah, you're a star seed. Yeah, this person is very generous. They don't want to juggle you, but they have to move on, or maybe they have to make some type of move. This person can have one child or two. I definitely see a higher level of commitment. Yeah, this is the person that God made for you. Okay? Someone loves, like, somebody could be like, when you sing at my wedding, they love your voice. I'm like, yeah, I'll sing at your wedding. See, look, boom, marriage. Look at this four. The Four of Wands, like, invite me to your wedding. You're invited to my wedding. Something like that. The Hierophant. You're welcome. An invitation, commitment, a contract. Like, you're invited to be a witness. I'm also hearing like the world will witness this connection or something like that. It's very, that is like, whoa, what am I tapping into? He got one daughter and I have one son. Ooh, it's giving. One of one. One on one. Somebody could play football or like basketball. Like somebody could be into sports or something. Somebody could be an athlete. Yeah. Somebody could be an influencer, a streamer. Somebody's going to get proposed to or married. I feel like this is going to be streamed or online or something like that. People taking pictures, selfies, like, oh, I was here. This is giving me the Akashic library too. Somebody loves to read. Somebody could definitely be like raised on traditional values. If this person was married before, like they still like, this could be like some counseling or something like that as well. I don't know. Like what I'm picking up is like somebody could be a very hard worker as well. So it's like maybe, you could have had to go to the hospital or something like that for dehydration. Hopefully not. This is a male. This is a male Taurus. A male earth sign for some of you. Yeah, because it's not an air sign for some of you. It could be a few. Oh, y'all can have the same sign. Sun and the moon. Yeah, look. Somebody can have a moon, a Virgo moon, a Taurus sun, a Virgo sun, a Taurus moon. This could be a daughter and a son. You know what I'm saying? Sun sign. I mean, it's a lot of signs. I can't just sit up here and name them all. Leo, Cancer. Definitely a lot of earth and water. Yeah, that's why I'm getting like Syrian. I'm getting like Numerian. Like you come from the water and you walked on earth. Something is a rebirth. Somebody could be at the hospital giving birth, or you will. They're going to be at the hospital or something. Like this is somebody that's going to be with you for like your whole pregnancy or something like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Somebody's definitely is going to see you as marriage. Like they're going to want to marry you. Something about July. But it's like something like be patient. Oh, a patient. Somebody could be a doctor. Somebody could be a judge. Somebody works in the legal field. Somebody's very abundant. Or they're learning this. They're learning law. Or they're manifesting this. Somebody could be a librarian, a doctor. Somebody's taking action. You might be stressed on the action that you have to take or how much you have to learn. You might be overwhelmed like, damn, I got to go back to school. I got to learn a trade. But it's going to be very beneficial for you. It's time. Okay? Somebody's looking for a job with flexible hours. I see you finding that. Okay, don't be afraid of a little competition is also what I'm channeling. Okay, you might think this person wants to love bomb you and stuff, so you might remain single because you've been single for so long. Or you've been, you know what I'm saying, like learning other people or networking with other people. You just been doing something yourself or being by yourself for so long. This might stress you out, especially if you're an introvert. Lucky 13. Yeah, because you're like, some of y'all might have fears about, what God is, guiding you to do, or like guiding you to say, because of the judgment that you experienced in past life, the crucifixions and the sacrifices that you experienced, being, what I'm saying, ostracized in the past life. When God is telling you, trust in your abilities and do not be afraid. It's like it's like whatever happened in those days, it's not going to happen in these days. Not to you. It will, but it's like, don't be afraid to be judged. Okay, for some of you. Don't be afraid to live in the truth, to learn, to teach, to network. Somebody definitely misses you. They're missing you, or they missed you. Oh, I missed you. I just missed you at work, or something like that. Yeah. Like somebody also might want to take you out on a date. The Emperor. Okay? They're like, I'm going to send you a car or something like that. Damn. Okay. You could be looking for a new car. I definitely see you getting what you love. Okay? I see definitely astral travel for real. Definitely standing in your power, looking real royal. Okay, something about you being the center of attention. Wow. Y'all remember on the Hunger Games when Katniss was like the lady on fire? Look, it says inner fire. You're about to be like the center, like what? The core, the center. In the middle. I'm hearing like you're the catalyst. Wow, we got the Emperor and the Empress. I just now realized that. Look at that. With the sacred connection with the Emperor and the Empress, y'all both are spiritual leaders. Led by love. Something's about to happen quickly. This is crazy. Something is moving fast. Y'all see that? Y'all see these cards? Some of y'all might not be single. Look, judgment. This is a calling. And you definitely sitting in your confidence like you already know. It's like as soon as Archangel Gabriel blow this horn, it's like you're triggering a mass awakening. And I feel like that's why a lot of these energies or entities and these false flames and stuff like that have been used as a distraction, or all this attention. You know what I'm saying? That's also a distraction as well. You or this person could have experienced a tower moment. For some of y'all, it could just be one. I don't know. Somebody could have been in poverty. Somebody could have grew up in luxury. It's different for everybody because this is a general message. Because there's multiple sacred connections, but for some reason, it just feels like it's this one sacred connection with this Hierophant energy, with this Emperor and this Empress. This could definitely be couple goals as well, too. But it's just like as soon as this comes together, it's just like a mass awakening. This is crazy. Like I said, when these two people get together, it's like it's going to form like some type of peace treaty or something like that. And I'm definitely seeing a lot of war, a lot of like you know what I mean, like boom, boom, things blowing up and shit like that. That's judgment being called. There's judgment being called on that as well. Look, it says acceleration just came out. Look, Hathor. I told you. Sacred. Look. And that's even going with the bull energy as well. This is sacred feminine energy. Brilliant. Stand in your light. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. And this is your calling. People see you as brilliant. Look, I like activation. That's crazy. Crown activation. Your ability to connect with your ancestors. You're about to get a lot of downloads, a lot of activations. Set your alarm because you might even be a lot more tired than usual. There could be somebody, I feel like somebody could be triggered by how much they actually love you because they fell in love with you fast. I feel like you and this person possibly fell in love with each other very quickly, or you will when you meet each other. Some of y'all love at first sight, love at first date, love at first kiss, love at first fuck. Okay? That's what it's giving. It's you're activating a mass awakening. You're a whistleblower. Yeah, with that red and that white, that's giving like Upper and Lower Egypt. This emperor, your emperor, this emperor is meant to be a spiritual leader. They're being led back to Christ, back to the principles of Ma'at. You're meant to lead people back to spiritual principles, guidance, the truth. Back to having morals. It's like people are going to like, wow, it's like you're calling people back to love, to marriage, to commitment. It's almost like y'all are like going to be the example. And I could even see how that could be very heavy. It's like, some of y'all, like, y'all could like I said, like, I feel like y'all gonna have like some type of social media platform. Y'all gonna be talking on it. Yeah, y'all meant to like talk about spiritual teachings and how y'all were guided to each other and how y'all love each other. And people are going to be inspired by your love. That's what I'm channeling. People are going to be inspired by this love, by this activation, by your wisdom and by your knowledge. Yeah. It's like you're gonna awaken. It's like you're gonna inspire people to go within, to go soul searching. Some of y'all could be investigators. Okay, security, the police. Look, because if you look at this Virgo card, you look at the Hermit. Like, this is like the sheriff or something, right? Yeah, this is like the security, like they drive by or something like that, and they're doing some type of investigation. You could be praying that some type of justice comes to some type of investigation or something like that. Let's see what is this betrayal? This could have something to do with an insurance policy. Okay, home, auto, life, or medical insurance policy. What is this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just one card. Truth and clarity on this Five of Swords energy and the Hermit. Look, it came out anyway. Exactly. That's what's being investigated. You could be praying about that. For something to be revealed in regards to that. Yeah, look. You've been fighting off of spiritual witchcraft because they're trying to hide this. They're doing they were doing some type of witchcraft or some type of spell work, so that way you wouldn't be able to see what was hidden in this energy. God works in mysterious ways. Because some type of truth is coming towards you. You're going to get justice in this situation. Okay? There could have been a mother and a father, or a grandmother and a grandfather is bringing justice to this situation. This could have something to do with a mother or a grandfather. Give me something on the, yeah, they don't want you to see. They're trying to cover this up. Okay. Oh, we got hidden gay lover, LGBTQ community in reverse. So somebody is traditional or something. I don't really want to, everybody has different beliefs or anything like that. Like I said, this is a man and a woman. Somebody could believe in that, okay? That marriage should be between a man and a woman. Okay? I don't know. Well, that's in reverse. Like, I'm not your enemy. Just because somebody believes that marriage should be between a man and a woman doesn't mean that they're your enemy. Okay? Yeah, an ascended master. Consciously ordained. This is ordained. You and this is two ascended masters having a sacred connection. You and this person are ascended masters. No wonder why the energy is so fucking powerful. Yeah, this marriage or this sacred connection is not between the same sex. I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you. There's not going to be a same-sex connection that's going to bring people back to it is what it is. It is what it is. Speak divine ancestors and angels. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You can't get mad about what source has to say. Literally, raw. The father. The mother and the father is here. This is between a man and a woman. This sacred connection is between a man and a woman. These two spiritual leaders that's going to activate and bring peace between two ancient royal bloodlines, okay, or it's between a man and a woman. And these are ancient teachings since the beginning of time. And this is what it is. God didn't create Adam and Adam or Eve and Eve. They created Adam and Eve. Okay, we're not going to get into the whole, their name wasn't really, we're not getting to that. God created man and woman. That's the circle of life. You can't reproduce with the same sex. You're just doing that as a pleasure, a guilty pleasure. You're just doing that. People, I believe people, you can be who you are, you can love who you want to love, but that's just for pleasure. It's not for procreation because you have to go through sperm and eggs to even procreate. A man and a woman is the only way you can procreate unless you're doing, no matter if you're doing some type of scientific manipulation or not. Only a man and a woman can create a child. Point blank, period. I'm not here to argue about what you like and what you don't like. Even a lot of people who like the same sex, they understand. Real star season ascendant masters, they understand what I'm saying. They don't take it personal. A lot of that is just guilty pleasures. What turns you on or satisfies you sexually. It has nothing to do with divinity. I'm sorry. It doesn't. If you like the same sex, this is not message is not for you. Just point blank period. Okay, so these are people in your family. The enemy is closer than you think. Friends, families, and possibly even an ex false flame connection you were in that betrayed you about this insurance, life, medical, home, auto insurance policy. But God said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. See, it came out again, LGBTQ in reverse. I'm sorry, I cannot, it's not for you. Sorry. Yeah, look at hallucinations is here. I have huge morals on lust and love in general. Respect. Thank you. Thank you. A lot, look at it says casting out the demons. You have power to cast out demons and unclean spirits. You're a healer, not a killer. You're here to heal, not kill, not hurt people. You're here to awaken people. They couldn't take you away. One of you are adopted, one of you are not adopted. So, you know, something like that could be significant. Adapting. Somebody's not adapting. Casting out some type of demon or something like that. Maybe you feel like you can't have children or something like that. I definitely see you having a child. Somebody can't have children, can't conceive. Okay, some type of energy. They've been trying to harvest your energy. They've been trying to harvest your energy. That's how they were able to harvest your energy, through the blood or something like that. Enemies are closer than you think came out again. This has something to do with your father is telling you this, or your grandfather is telling you that. Okay, your father, your grandfather could be like, have like Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, or Virgo in a chart. And they're telling you, they're communicating your past over loved ones. Yeah. Yeah. Look, and these people are, yeah, they're going to be found guilty. This could have something to do with medical records as well. This person could be connected to the church, or like has a very high ranking in the spiritual realm. You do. You and this person share. This is crazy. Literally. They calling judge. This is a powerful message. It's like Mother, Father, God is here. Like, woo! They. This is crazy. I'm hearing that song. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. And just a girl, she's on fire. You could be saying 777. Okay, I feel like your luck is about to change. Yeah, like they said, I told you. That's why I told you they fucking with the wrong mother. I'm trying to tell you, they should leave you the fuck alone. They said, I fucking dare you with your delusional ass. Sonny, what are you doing? You need to lay down. How you laying down? You coming out of poverty for real. They said, I dare you. They finna get hit with that sword. That's something about Excalibur. Your truth is strong. Strong. Stand strong in the truth. See, they're trying to destiny swap with you. Energy harvest. Transfer. Something about a blood sacrifice. Everlasting life. God has blessed you. You're ascended master. You have everlasting life. The fountain of youth. So it's like you age gracefully. You don't even look your age. You look very young. Very beautiful. Something that's biblical. I feel safe here. Thank you. Yeah, fire. Handicap, special needs. You could be a mother of a special needs, vulnerable adult, or vulnerable child that you love. And you're a spiritual leader, a teacher, a prophet. Something could have happened. Crooked cops, crooked lawyers. People trying to play God over your life. Medical malpractice could be significant as well. And then with the Hierophant there. I told you it's something about something that somebody could have tried to put in your IV, or like they could have tried to like put something to cause you to have a handicap or a handicapped child or something like that. Somebody could like be in a wheelchair. I'm hearing cerebral palsy. Somebody could be a mother of a child with cerebral palsy. I'm also hearing autism as well. Somebody could be a caretaker. It's like you were sent to take care of someone, and they curse their lineage or something like that. They curse themselves, their children, by doing something at the grave or something like that. Doing something to a vulnerable adult or a special needs child. Yeah, they definitely been blocked. Okay? There could be somebody here who could have like committed, they could have unalived themselves or something like that. That you unconditionally love, or they unconditionally love you. You could have had a sacred connection. This could have been a friend of yours, or somebody that you were some of y'all could have been married to. You could have thought about marrying this person, or you could propose this person, somebody that you actually really love here. Okay? They're delivering you a message. They're going to get justice too, because something is being exposed. They could have actually been unalived instead of unaliving themselves. This could be something in an investigation as well. Somebody hated that they couldn't scam. It was like somebody was set up or something. It's always about money. It's always about greed. Urban walker. Okay, so I said wheelchair, so it could be walker. Somebody's like somebody definitely like some type of security, popo, the police. Yeah, walker, like Walker, Texas Ranger, like some shit like that. Western. Look at incubus, succubus spirit over there. It's like I told you, didn't I say Horus and then I said whore? Incubus, succubus spirit. Fighting off high power witchcraft. Monitoring spirits. You survived a lot. Remote viewing you. You're trying to see if their witchcraft is working on you. Speechless. Wow. What part of the message resonates, y'all? I would like to know. Yeah, you didn't do anything. You were innocent. monitoring you, monitoring spirit, remote viewing. I'm a survivor. I dare you. You still have purpose. Gotta tell you, you still have purpose. You survived a lot. You're still alive. You're still a survivor. No matter what's going on, you could be on disability or something. You could be disabled. You're still a prophet. You're still a teacher. You're still a leader. You're still a king. You're still a queen. You're still a royal bling. Bling, bling, bling. Every time I come around, I say they bling, bling. Okay? You still have a life worth living. Your life is worth living. So you could have been experiencing like witchcraft where it makes you want to have unaliving thoughts. You could have been experiencing like targeting your sacral chakra, sending you entity attachment so you could be like extra horny and shit like that. They're trying to get you to like get into the situation. Yeah, look, there it goes again. That's what's going down up in Tarot Town. And you fought all that shit off. You know what I'm saying? And you're going back to your morals and your principles. You know what I'm saying? You're growing up. You're maturing. You're not thinking like you used to in the past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you were a little bit more lustful because you were just like looking for love in all the wrong places at some point. Because maybe you did experience like a lot of abandonment and you didn't really know where you belong. So you're just trying to find any type of sense of belonging because of your family and people who were supposed to care for you abandon you. All of it. Okay, don't give up on your dreams. A lot of people were like hating you for your spiritual gifts. Yeah, if you would have stayed in this low vibrational energy, you probably wouldn't even survive. The one I lost alive, my oldest son, right in front of me. Also, I worked in medical field. Wow. (2020). You learn a lot through death. Shay, look, I told you, look. Pimps and the hoes. You experience a lot. Yeah, I see you witness death. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wanted you to do. It would be easy for them to unalive you if you would have went down this path. But you went soul searching. You went back to Christ. Because you knew subconsciously something wasn't right. That there were people around you that said they love you, but they kept on betraying you. Yeah, you knew something didn't sit right. Something was not sitting right with your soul. Wait, this card ain't supposed to be in here. What card is this? Yeah. Protected, but you were protected the whole time. By your father, by God, by your higher self, by your mother, by your grandmother. You're a child. And they hated you for it. They tried to bury the evidence. Of what they did for money. Trespassing. Restraining order. You have to get a restraining order on someone. Energetically. Cutting cords. Because they're in debt. When it comes to this debt that they're trying to cover up and trying to hide their involvement. they're in debt to karma. And God came to you, took the bullet from karma, you 3 feet away. Wow. Thank you, Brenda. 3838. 1111 in the chat. You are a sweetheart. Look at how sweetheart. Look. You went soul searching. You figured out how to activate your ancient DNA. Like, just because they rich and married don't mean they're not a false prophet. Yeah, you could have been around a lot of false prophets at church. The card money of your mom. Phoenix rising. You discover you were psychic. And you didn't have any type of mental, like, you know, they could have been trying to say you got some type of mental disabilities or something like that. You know, you could have grew up in a family that had a lot of mental health issues or something like that. It's something about your personality, like empath, like you were feeling other people's emotions. You know what I'm saying? And once you discovered that, it's like you healed yourself from anxiety through breath work and homeostasis and meditation. You didn't need any of those prescription pills that they were giving you to calcify your mind and drive you crazy, which was giving you those hallucinations and procrastinations. And it's not speaking for everyone. And once you discovered that you could heal yourself, the rest is history. See, that's the information that they don't want you to tap into, that you can truly heal yourself. Because a lot of this is about greed. Star seeds. A lot of this about greed. I told you you was a boss. You're a leader. 88, 1988, 1993. Somebody could be 39 years old. They early 40s. You could be born in the 80s. You could be born in the 90s. This person could be born in the 80s. Yeah, look what they did. Insurance policy. They falsify signatures, statements, agreements, and information. Okay, and there will be an investigation. A private investigation. This shit is illegal. They could have been spreading false narratives about you. They said that you were dead, but you're alive. Whoa, High Priestess, you're fucking alive. There go the illusion. Mental, these motherfuckers delusional. Like, oh, they don't have any surviving relatives. They lied. This person's not with us. Somebody, I don't know how motherfuckers can falsify autopsies. I don't know if they know coroners. They know judges. They know cops. They could be, like I said, I don't know. They got some type of influence to where they know people. They could be in some type of secret society. This could be Masons, Eastern Stars. They in some type of society where, you know, they all work together. Maybe they could have offered somebody a piece of the pie to be quiet about these falsified agreements, information, documents, statements, or signatures. They mad because they can't take something from you. And they're about to realize this sooner than later. Because you're going to get a shocking message. This message might even shock you. Okay? Or they're shocked. Maybe they're watching, they're monitoring you. Yeah, they're jealous. This is all about jealousy and envy because somebody left you some money and they were mad about it. You know? This is like, I lived this throughout my life. Like, people were jealous of me and my dad's relationship. Look, karmic female. Whoever this karmic female is, my hands is itching. This money is coming in. You got money coming in. Let's shuffle some money real quick. No, for real. This is all about jealousy and envy. You know, because some people, it's like when my dad was ever in relationships with people and who had children and they didn't have no father, even the woman he was with who had daddy issues, she mad because she jealous and envious of me because she never had dad in her life and her kids never had dad in their life. So they trying to fight. They fight in front of me. They doing all type of shit in front of me. So this is that jealousy and envy. Nobody left these motherfuckers shit, so they want to be mad and jealous and envious at you. And I feel like whoever left you this, they knew that people didn't like you. They knew people were jealous and envious of you. And whoever just left you this inheritance, they knew they didn't play about you. They didn't play about you. They didn't play about you. Your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, they don't play about you. They never did. They never will. Your mother, your grandfather, they could have had this ascended master energy. They could have been shit. You never know. You entertaining an angel. You never know who's embodying somebody's vessel. Just because they look like regular human beings don't mean that they are. Like, literally, this is people betraying God themselves when it comes to you and what they left you. Okay, ancient artifacts in these Smithsonian British museums and shit that they claim that's supposed to be yours, and you living in poverty, and they ain't give you no money. This is that energy too. This happened to me for real. My sister did this when my mom died. Yeah, they gonna do that too. They gonna do that too. That's why your mom won't leave nothing to you, because she took from you. Your mother's still jealous of you. It don't matter. Some of these people are going to be wicked to the day that they die. The number 3 is significant. $300, 300,000, 3 years, 3 months. Shit, 3 centuries, decades, 3 eons, 3 times. March, the month of March the 3rd. 3,000. 300 to 3,000, okay? But I'm seeing 300. $300 is coming in to you. Mature woman and a karmic female. They could have planned this together. A mother figure. I don't know. This could be like a maternal, like a, not a, like, I don't know, something like that. Like an older woman and a younger woman. A mother and a grandmother, a daughter and a mother. But they don't have to be like blood related. Something like that. Your grandfather left you 3 homes. And your dad stole and sold. Oh, they definitely gonna go to jail. That's illegal. Whatever they did is against the law. I don't care how old you get. Bitch, you about to be 75 years old, bitch, you going to jail. I'm not going to have no mercy on your bitch ass. Oh, I'm old and I'm special needs. I'm in a wheelchair. I don't give a fuck. You wasn't old. You wasn't vulnerable or none of that shit. You didn't give a fuck then. I don't give a fuck now. Of completion. They didn't follow their intuition. Talk about they love you. They tried to use love as a manipulation tactic. This it's like the people that love you, like the enemies closer than you think. The people that love you supposed to be the people that love you. That's crazy. It's crazy how this is coming out. Yeah, this is a property. This is a house on some land. And they feel entitled to it. Yeah, they left it to you as a child. And they're angry. They're trying to act like they're not mad, and they are. Prophets are psychic. Point blank, period. Prophets have psychic gifts and abilities. Point blank, period. Prophets have spiritual gifts. Healers have spiritual gifts. Seers have spiritual gifts. Yeah, something about you predicted this relationship. You're going to be in a relationship with a psychic. Look, a love offer. They want to try to come and offer you some, this abusive person. This is a false flame. Anytime I see this now, I know this is somebody toxic from your past who was abusive to you, who want to try to come in and offer you something. They could have been also a part of this situation to falsify false information, false statements about you. Now all of a sudden, you bossed up, or you getting, that's what I'm saying, something's coming in. I don't know if they've been like energetically intruding on you, getting readings on you, you know what I'm saying, watching readings on you or something like that, to where they know some type of information. Okay, or like this, like I said. But all of a sudden they talking about they got love on the brain, they been thinking about you and what y'all used to have and all that blah blah blah. No. Also represent owl eyes, my favorite animal. Thank you for the flow state. Thank you for the gift, I appreciate it. Yeah. Somebody's getting a shocking message about being in jail, but they're still alive. They was in jail. I'm still alive. Ain't nothing bad happened. So somebody could have disappeared. They could have got locked up. They're just saying, I'm still alive. Yeah. I'm still here. I don't know, somebody, this person, like, they could have been suffering through addictions or whatever. I feel like you unbothered. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't bother you because it's like somebody just keeps on doing something over and over again. So it's like, I don't know, somebody could have been in and out of jail. It's like, I don't care. You don't care. Karmic female. Fuck around with these karmic females. They thinking you was the karmic earth angel. Whole time they was with a karmic, and that's the truth. You were telling the truth about this karmic female, so you could have warned somebody about a karmic male or a karmic female, and they didn't believe you. You deserve so much more love. Thank you. You are truly gifted. I enjoy your soul and all what you do. Tailtown University. Thank you. It's 424. Somebody could be 42. 2024 could be significant to you as well. Okay, Capricorn could be significant to you as well. Which I'm getting 8 Scorpio. So a Scorpio could be in jail. Capricorn could be in jail. Taurus could have went to jail. Okay, this could be an earth sign, water sign. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just getting that number from 4 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, Aries. These people could be all in cahoots or something like that. They could be going to jail. They could be, these signs could be you or significant to you. They're concerned that their lives are going to catch up to them. That's why they're mad at you, because they know that it's only a matter of time before their lives catch up to them. Just point blank, period. Divine masculine. You're about to receive the fruits of your labor. And these thieves are about to get bad karma. They already, a lot of these people are special needs, handicapped, mentally disabled. They could be having some type of incurable diseases. They could be getting pimped out, holed out like they wanted you. They could be experiencing some type of unaliving thoughts. They could also be getting unalived from the people that were doing some type of illegal thing, because it's like we got to get rid of you. like like whatever wicked organization that they were, you know what I'm saying, they whatever cults or whatever society that they were like sold their soul to, coming for their ass. Yeah, they got to pay out their debt somehow, you know, because I guess they promised that they would do something to you or something would happen to you, but they couldn't make good on that promise because you were protected. Yep. I'm hearing praying on my downfall. It's like when these people are in like some type of meditative, it's like they use meditation for like wickedness. Like they're not praying for good, they're praying for bad. They're not praying for good things to happen to you, they're praying for bad things to happen to you. Okay? And that shit backfired. It was never going to work. It's also what I'm channeling. And they're evil eyeing you because you got a real divine being. You two are real divine beings. Yeah, look, really activated. Okay? You're a real activator. You really got the magic, the power, the love. And you're being adored. I told you, look, they can't see. They're being blinded. Your enemies are blind. They couldn't see. Somebody get into a car accident. Wow. And you were protected. You could have been in the car with this person. Like this person could like, yeah, you came out all, you know, for some of y'all you could experience a thing where it's like you could have been in the car. I don't know, somebody could have been blind, like it was too bright, like somebody had their bright lights on or something like that, they couldn't see, but you were protected. So it's like, I don't know, somehow you survived or something like that, and the other person didn't make it, or if they did, they couldn't walk no more or something like that. Whoever this karmic female is, they could have been pregnant or something like that. I don't know. People better stop because they was addicted, they was drinking or something like that. Wow, that's sad. For some people, maybe the baby could have made it, but I don't know. Something happened with a car. And whoever this person was, they was drinking. I don't know, they was working with people and they were doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. Okay, this person's not related to you, not in your family. They lusting over you. Or you not lusting over no family. Like, we family. I'm not lusting over you. You're being protected by people that's like throwing you some type of actual magic or something like that. Check out that begging for your energy message. I think I have it in the short. Like, these people are begging for your energy. I don't know why people think that way either. I just received a download. Really? My ex is an amazing seasoned Mason, and I know exactly who you're talking about. My sister was involved. Her daughter also. My brother ex-girlfriend. 12 people, and I have a list that came against me in divorce court. Okay, so that's what that court situation is. Okay. Damn, look. They said this is my motherfucking wife. Somebody said this is my wife. I'm finna come and get you. And I feel like you're not surprised because you're very intuitive. You already knew this was coming. Okay? They've been sending you messages of love. They just have to make some type of change. You come and look. All I want is you. Or you have some type of awakening. Somebody's like, yeah, this is my soulmate. God's illuminating something to someone here. Somebody could have failed from grace though. Somebody had to fall from grace. Somebody had to see something about something that was around them first, because somebody was doing love spells on this person. Somebody was trying to keep this person in a cycle of like toxicity or some type of illusion or confusion. Somebody was doing under spell work, heavy witchcraft, heavy spell work. That's why whoever these energies or entities are, they don't want them to be close to you. They don't want them to connect with you. They don't want them to watch your channel if you're a reader or something like that. They don't want them to like tap in. because then they would awaken. Because you break spell work, you break curses. You're a curse breaker. If anybody is under any type of illusion, spell work, root work, or love spell, when just being around you, connected to you, okay, you break the spell. You're a spell breaker, something like that. You're welcome. Look. That's why they want to destroy your message. They don't want you to come into, they don't want people to see you. Okay? That's why you could be like, why are all these false prophets getting so much money, attention? Why are all these people, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all doing the same thing, but it just seemed like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, God, you called me to do this. You called me to lead and teach, but it seems like I just go through the most spell work and stuff. It's like I'm being hidden, or it's like I'm in hiding. I'm constantly in hiding. You know what I'm saying? You don't want, I don't know, it's just, you just being prepared for something. It's like you just wasn't ready yet. It's like, you know, you were still undone chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just wasn't prepared for certain things. God was trying to prepare you, because it's like, you're fighting off high power witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? So God had to separate, so you and two of these people can come together. So y'all, it's like when y'all come together, it's like, that's even, like, if you thought you was unstoppable by yourself, like, I can't even explain how unstoppable you are when you and this person come together. And that's when something about you coming to some type of success and recognition. It's like, that's why they be trying to hide you or block you and fuck with your phone and all this type of shit like that. So it's like, you know, and sometimes when you receive all this, you would have been too distracted. Like, say you would have got a lot of success and recognition. This could have happened to your person too. For some of you, don't have to be. But say if you had a lot of this success and recognition, you wouldn't even pay attention to the little people. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. Like, God had to humble you. And God had to humble this person too. Mm-hmm. It's almost like you're going to wake up and all eyes is going to be on you. It's like the path, only a few. It's like the path that you are taking is only a few of you. It's only a few of you. She's like to lay in green pastures. For some of you, I feel like this is you. Like, you're the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, that's what leaders do. You light the way so others can follow. And they can become the light too. And that's what makes you grow. That's what makes us one. If you understand, this is a very powerful activation. We are growing in the light. So once you follow this path, you are going to become one with Source. This is how you become one with Source. God is guiding you to become one with them. To become one with Source. Structured in morals and principles of our ancient ancestors. Green pastures and still waters. That means remaining grounded in our emotions, in our intuition, in our truth. I was just typing a message about me waking up with divine gifts, not knowing what to do with it. But now, since you said it, well, there you go. See, we were talking about, if you caught the beginning of this message, you might want to have to rewind it. You'll be even more like, whoa. Yeah. They wanted you to abandon your spiritual gifts. You had to leave. You can't stay. You have to go. because you're a seer. They left you because you're a seer. They want you to abandon your sight, your gifts for external validation, but that's something that you're not willing to do. Okay, being psychic is what healed you. So some of you had to leave your home, your hometown, or whatever the case may be. And you got your own shit. Look how they didn't want you to know your worth, that you are worthy. Look, I told you healed yourself. Mental and emotional health. Look. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. And anybody who has been doing voodoo and root work on you and having these voodoo dolls on you, they getting bad karma. Because you didn't want to be in a relationship with them, so they started doing voodoo on you. Because you separated or cut ties or cut cords, so then they want to do voodoo on you. Because you want to be single, they want to do voodoo on you. Because you moved on. That's why. Divine Feminine. And now they in poverty. They wanted you in poverty. And now what they wanted for you, that's what they're going to receive. You're an ascended master. This is your twin flame. This is your false flame. Somebody from your past that did you dirty. That tried to pimp you out. Tries to prostitute you. Tried to say you was a prostitute, that you was a whore, an incubus, succubus spirit. You was crazy. People saying you do love spells and voodoo. Those are the ones that was doing love spells and voodoo. Those are the ones who was hating on you. It's because you moved on, because you psychic. Look, I told you they was doing death. They were trying to unalive you because you were psychic, because you were seer. No, this look like people in cults when they wear them hoodies, the KKK. Trying to unalive seers, prophets, psychics, oracles. Cause you see what they did. You see what they did for money, or what they do for money. That's why they were afraid. You remember in the scripture when they said when in Revelations, when God came back, when Christ activated, when people started to tap into that, because they give the wrong spiritual interpretation, but I'm going to give you the right one. Basically, this ain't verbatim, but if you really structured in the Bible, you know exactly what verse I'm talking about in Revelation, when they said they much rather have, the hills, the rocks of the cavern, of the caves fall on them, than to face God's judgment, God's righteous wrath. See, you are God's righteous wrath. Your ability to see and expose the negativity. The virus, the disease, the entities. This is why they want you deceased, but you're an immortal being. We are Christ. We're talking about Jesus is the light at the tunnel. You must have been here. Jesus is the light at the end of the tunnel. You must have been here the whole time, just being a monitoring spirit. See what I talk about? Them thoughts, they don't think good thoughts, but they can't help but be here. This is not a debate. I'm not here to debate. I don't know why these certain energies or entities, they think that we are separate from Christ, like Christ is outside of us or something like that. Look, at Christ is right here. You don't see the sun? How do you know the Father if you don't know the Son? That's why I said these people have no discernment. They wouldn't know Christ if Christ was inside. Christ is inside. They wouldn't know Christ if Christ was sitting right next to him. Christ could not even literally, in this day and age, Christ couldn't get on live and say, hey, I'm Christ. Crucify Christ all over again. These people that's in the comments. They wouldn't know Christ if Christ was in disguise, because they don't even know Christ. These people that try to tell you who Christ is don't even know Christ. That's like when you a celebrity and people like, oh, I know that person. They ain't never met you in their life. They ain't never met Christ in their life, but they claim to know Christ. You ain't never met Christ in your life. Stop claiming to know Christ. Stop claiming to know about Christ. Christ is not separate from us. Christ is in this life. When two or more are gathered together. We are present in their presence. These are fraternal twins right here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You feel me, big? Yeah, they trolley ones. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's a powerful message indeed. It all makes sense. I need to sit with this too. I know I need to breathe right now. Hold on. We don't do voodoo. We don't need to do voodoo. We star seeds. Star seeds don't need to do voodoo while you monitoring all up in the star seed business. Going back to go give the message to the wicked false prophet. Trying to figure out how they can bond the star. You can't. We will look. How you gonna bind a flame? How you gonna put ropes around a flame? It's gonna catch on fire. How you gonna bind the sun? You can't. You can't. That's why you got skin cancer. That's why you got health concerns. Because you're trying to bind the sun. Ignorant ones. The ignorant ones. Okay? High honor. Telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Divine feminine. They were jealous and envious of you. You got men. Zesty ass man. I told you, you're here to remove the veil through love. This love, I'm trying to tell you, this is a powerful love. This is a powerful connection. Real prophets. You're rooted. This is where you come from. You come from spiritual teaching and leader and shamanism and healing. You come from God. You come from morals and principles. Okay? This is your lineage. You cannot die. Look at this Jezebel. Okay, you accepted your past. You healed from your past. You could have been in this Jezebel spirit because that's how you grew up. You could have learned bad behaviors, thinking that that's what they do until God anointed you. Okay, until God called you. Okay, with the judgment. And you like, that's what I desire. I desire to be loved to be seen by Christ. Someone who loves and cares about my life unconditionally. Like, why do I care about all these people and what they think? You stop putting these motherfuckers before God. See, that's what narcissists do. That's how these demons can attach to you. Okay? That's what they look for in their supply. These narcissists, these entities, they look for their supplies who will put the 3D life, the three-dimensional life before Christ. Will you put me before God? That's why you're in these fucked up situations. Or that's why you was in these fucked up situations. Because you was putting whatever it was, your stress, before Christ. You're letting whatever you were feeling emotionally, mentally, overpower your higher self. And we're learning how to balance that energy, transmute that energy, because we're so used to absorbing and not releasing. You know, and that resonates with me because a lot of time when I was going through very severe panic attacks where I had to be hospitalized, it's because I was absorbing, I was keeping so much in, and and next thing you know, it just exploded. Because I didn't know how to vocalize what I was feeling, because I was attacked every time I expressed how I felt. It was bad to express myself. Everybody else can express themselves. Nobody wants to put their hands on them, hurt them, treat them funny. But as soon as I say, hey, that kind of hurt my feelings, I will be attacked. I'll be ostracized, traumatized. So I just kept shit to myself. And that shit had a very bad effect on my health. That's why I started ghosting people. Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. If I can't say nothing to you without you wanting to attack me and put your hands on me or harm me or my children, I would just leave. I would disappear. People are like, oh, where you going? Why you leave? What you mean, why did I leave? You bitches are my enemies. I'm getting emotional. That's why I love God before anybody. I will never love you more than God. And that's something that a lot of these motherfuckers can't handle. How dare you feel more entitled to my love? How dare you want me to love you more than I love God? How fucking dare you? And after all you fucking do, after all I fucking done for you, all I was willing to do for you, see, your enemies still have healing to do. They still have not healed inside. They still have not done the work. They're still refusing to do the work. They're still addicts. They're still addicted. They're still obsessed. They're still possessed. They're still liars. They're still thieves. They're still mad. They're still hating. There's still a whole community of third-party energies. They're still settling. They're still in that same toxic loop. They're not prepared for these type of messages like you. They're not prepared for this ascension, these activations like you. They're not prepared for this evolution like you. Because what you do, they refuse to. And that's not on you. Stay single, sexy, and successful. Until God blesses you with a divine feminine, divine masculine. 1992 could be significant to you. And with that being said, through Christ we unite the dark and the light. Stay aligned with divine minds. And always remember, I love you and God loves you too. Happy Sunday.